Alright YouTube, we're back for another video. Today we're going to go through COD competitive Reddit. It's been a while, man. It's the off season, so things are a little bit slow, but that's okay. Let's go through and just see what's Reddit's saying. You know, Reddit is a lot of stuff going on. Let's break it down. Just throwback to this Black Ops 4 Chow from 2019 with Dashi absolutely shits on Merc with a Paladin. Okay, let's see this. So this was actually apparently Mercules versus Dashi. That's an interesting one. Let's have a look at this one. So quality's looking a little bit low. Let's see Big Brucey, how he's shooting, man. This guy's an absolute legend, Big Brucey. You guys know the drill, man. It's that boy Big Brucey. Black Ops 4, what a Call of Duty as well. Gets a okay, nice little pistol shots. Gonna back away with a stim shot. This man with a sniper is different breed. He's a different level. He goes across. This Big Brucey in a 2v2 situation, sniper and pistol in hand here. What can he do? I've just thought of a crazy idea about it. Oh, that was a crazy shot. I just thought of a crazy idea, by the way. If they think snipers are so broken, and if it, obviously COD, if they were listening, would help. But what if there was a way? This guy's him. This guy's him. What if there was a way, chat? What if there was a way that you could only, like, if you have a sniper, you can't pick up another weapon? That would make it so much harder to snipe because you could only use sniper and pistol. You couldn't just pick up an SMG. That's a cool idea. I haven't really thought about it too much. That just came in my mind right there. I thought I'd share it, you know, to see what you guys are saying. Let's check out the grand finals. Overall grand final KDs from the Black Ops 6 season. Sell with a 1.25. You know what I'm interested to see is the AR, the SMGs, because ARs naturally are going to be a bit more posted. You know, they're going to have higher KDs naturally. So let's have a look. So AR. Mr. Shotzi as a sub is impressive. Hydra as a sub, Envoy as a sub, Simp as a sub. Okay, not bad. So you got Cell, Dashi, Scrap. Then you got Shotzi, Hydra. Envoy is surprising, I'll be honest, but that's fair play. Then you got Simp, Draza, Hook, Abizi, Merc, Nas. I thought Merc may be higher as well. I thought Merc might be higher. This is grand final KDs out. I want to see how many maps are played as well. Okay, then you have Nasty, 04, Abuser, Nep, Ghosty. To be fair, the boys in Vancouver, they were involved in a lot of grand finals, but that they kind of like got fried in the finals. So I want to see how many maps were played. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how many maps were played. Interesting. Kason, I'm throwing 3 COD tournaments. Wait, hold on. Between October and November. Wait a minute. That will probably be old CODs. I don't think it would be Black Ops 6. I feel like it would be like a throwback kind of COD thing, like maybe on land, like a throwback, like a Cold War kind of thing. Like, you know, Optic of doing these throwback tournaments, like with the Optic itself. Maybe that's what they're trying to do, like with the old COD. That's cool though. That's cool. I mean, September's now, and the overall the scene's pretty much boring right now, the COD scene. So the month before November, this will basically be for October. So it's saying between October and November is October, right? Because November the game's out, so October will be pretty cool. Honestly, that's cool to see. So 3 COD tournaments, that's like, even if there's one every 2 weeks and it goes into early November, like something like that, like that's cool. Unless it's saying October and November fully, so maybe 1 tournament in November for Black Ops 7. You know, it'd be cool if we have 2 in October, 1 in November for Black Ops 7 in November, and 2 in October for like throwback CODs. That'd be cool. That'd be really fun to see. All right, interesting. We'll keep an eye out for that. But the WK's on, man. That guy's always doing bits. That's great stuff to see. Headquarters would be a better third gamer than Control, but we're not ready for that conversation yet. I don't know how people say we're not ready for that conversation. Just shut up and make your point, bro. I'm sorry. Imagine someone like Shotzi or Hydra is able to defend the headquarters for like the full 45 seconds, or the plays we would see them make. These things alone would be far better than Control. You know what, yeah, I played headquarters in pubs. It can be really fun. It also can be really boring, because like the thing with headquarters, in case you guys don't know, like, let's say there's a point there, right, and it's a 4v4. What happens is this, okay, you both fight for the point, as soon as you get the point, let's say this team gets the point, right, as soon as they get that point, while that point's activated, every, I don't know, I can't remember the time, let's just say every 5 seconds they get 10 points. Yeah, I don't know the score, but let's just say every 5 seconds they get 10 points. Then they get 20, so now they're on 20. Basically, this team, if they kill this team, every time they have no respawns while the headquarters activated. This team obviously does, because they don't have the headquarter. So it's kind of like, the thing is, these 4, as soon as they kill the other 4, headquarters is basically captured. So it can, but at the same time, like, I've played some games where the 4 die straight away, and it's kind of chalked. But I mean, you'd have to see it play out. I'm not saying not to try it though, considering how bad Control has been. I don't know if headquarters is the option, but I mean, at this point, is it worth a go? Probably is, to be honest with you. And I mean, there's definitely plays like Shotzi and Hydra finessing. I can see it. It is just, you know, I think it has to be tried, but I don't want to judge comment just yet. I think you know, I think uplink is definitely the game mode though. We definitely need that. I'm glad to see this issues finally getting some note. Tactical has been awfully quiet about this. Players sit at different distances from the monitor. We're leaning towards few inches. Or this creates a measurable distance. Bro, what kind of BS is this? This is BS, right? This is BS, right? Nah, this is BS, right? No, I'm crying, bro. This is so stupid. This is so stupid, bro. I'm not even gonna read. This is so dumb, bro. People sit what they're comfortable with. In any sport, it's like the way people stand or kick the ball. Like, it's, if you watch football, people kick the ball a different way. In basketball, people throw the ball a different way. Like, that's so stupid, bro. Even COD, people could hold the controller a different way. Everything's just preference. That's so stupid. Anyways, this is cool. By the way, I am from London. I am from the UK. So this is really interesting to me, chat. Because Birmingham, that's head. I've been Birmingham. That's only like a few hours away. I'm thinking of going, you know, low key, bro. I feel like I might go to this major. Chat, let me know if you guys are from UK. Are you guys gonna go to that if there's a CDL in Birmingham? And if you're not from the UK, would you guys go to it anyways? This is a good video if you guys haven't seen it. He hires Encourage, and Encourage is mind blowing. Encourage is like, bro, this guy's insane. It's actually a funny video. Dashy's got great content this year. He has great content anyways. Like, normally, like, Valve does a great job as an editor. Like, he does a good job, man. The Update Boys, they do it differently. All right, I'm gonna look at this one. I don't really need to see his explanation. I'm gonna see his top 10, see what how I feel. I do think for top 2, I kind of think is like that. I think that is the order. Then I think I personally, I think it's Karma and Formal. There, like, I'm happy with Karma being there. 3 rings. I don't mind Karma being there. Maybe I'm a little bit biased. I think I would put Formal there. And the reason why I would put Formal there is I just feel like when they were competing in their best eras, AR for AR, I just think Formal was better than Clay. I'm going to say it as it is. Clay's unbelievable. He's won at different teams, different eras. And Clay has had some legacy moments. He's won with so many different players, stuff like that. But, like, so is Formal, bro. Like, Formal, forget Halo. We're talking about COD, right? If this is FPS, obviously, I think Formal would probably be number 1, to be honest with you. If you cross between both, and maybe Shotzi number 2. But just for COD, like, I think Formal and Ghost came in, took over. And in his he was so dominant throughout his career. And the thing is, I know he only played for, like, the Optic Dynasty, and then that was it, right? Luminosity for a little bit, and then they kind of stopped. But I can see Clay there. I mean, he's got 3 rings too. I'm not against it. I'm not against Clay. And to be honest, with the Shotzi Formal one, you know what? Yeah, I'm not. I personally don't know if I would have had this list. I think for me, it might have been Crim, Scump, Karma, Formal, then Clay. I think, then Shotzi. But I can see the logic. If someone was to argue Shotzi then Formal, I could definitely see the logic. I mean, again, 3 rings speaks volume. You know what I'm saying? He's won the most in the CDL, 3 rings. It's insane. So I can see the volume. I can see the logic. Aches over Simp. I think, again, when it's all said and done, I think Simp will be higher as well. I'm okay with the list. I haven't really given it too much thought, so I don't want to comment too much on it. But I'm not against the list. I can see the logic behind it. It's just hard, man. When you're doing top 10s between different eras, it's super hard. It really is, because there's so many variables, man. Like you look at Crim compared to, like, even though I'm an Optic guy, let's just say Simp, right? Because obviously that's phase. Let's just say Simp, right? If you're just looking at pure accolades between Crim and Simp, it's kind of unfair to Simp, because they only have like 5 events a year, where they had like 8 to 10. You know what I'm saying? So you're getting like double the sample size just off that. So some things are a little bit unfair. It's hard to it is just hard to compare errors. It really, really is hard, man. Scrub Sunday. Okay. Where do you rate Sky stock going into Black Ops 7? You know what, yeah, with Skies. I think his stock just took a hit this year in multiple ways. Like, one was because of his initial team. His stock went down because of how bad that team was. And then when he joined Optic, it was like low-key the worst thing for his stock. I'll explain why. they were pretty average, and then as soon as Merkley's came in, the team went like that. So it made Sky's actually look worse as well, because it was just a 1-for-1 change. Even though it was more a role thing, it just made Sky's stock look worse. So I do think his stock took a massive hit this year, but I mean, I could see him being in the league still. I don't think 1 year can should chalk a player's career. You know what I'm saying? Like, he still has won before. He's a champions winner, stuff like that. I think with the right pieces around him, he'll be good to go. I think it kind of reminds me of like a slasher, but with the right pieces, he'll be okay. But you know, it's just he's not that young cracked AR. He's just that veteran AR, a bit more of a slower AR. I kind of put him in the same boat as like an Insight and a slasher, and I kind of put him in that boat. Me personally, that's how I kind of look at it. Like an attached last year, that's how I kind of put them. No, that's crazy. Facing a yearly, that's so funny, bro. I think we're coping massively there. That's funny. What podcast do you know? Oh, let me see what they're saying. Should I make a COD podcast, chat? Should I make a COD podcast? What's the best one that Ben has absolutely no part in? That's crazy. Now, you know what? Yeah, this is actually all the podcasts. Yo, maybe I should make a little podcast on this channel, chat. Let me know. What are we saying? What are we saying, chat? Maybe I dip into the CDL podcast scene, you know what I'm saying? Wait, this is crazy because this is COD Mobile. Bro, Wolves is a football team, bro. I'm baffed. That's insane. What the hell? Bro, what the Wolves is a football team, bro. That's crazy. Versus who? Yeah, these are just random questions I have to really look into, bro. Let me see their argument, though. 6 total chips for App and 7 for Hook. Hook has 17. Hook has 16 grand finals. App has 14. Both are low floor, high ceiling. Each peak is a top 5 player in the world. Ultimately, I give edge to App since he achieved a 6 as more very teammate. 6 of Hook, 7 came in Shotzi. I thought Hook was done competing for chips after Ruby 3. A stronger. Yeah, I mean, once it's all said and done, you could definitely argue Hook if he, you know, especially the way they just won this year, if it carries on, man. I think both 2 times. I mean, it's a good comparison, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna say it's a bad comparison. Yeah, I actually don't mind the comparison, to be honest with you. But yeah, I don't really know the answer to that. Okay. That looks like it's most of it, man. It looks like it's most of it. Oh yeah, Envoy and Ghosty have officially been released from Thieves, which is kind of known now for a while. But now that it's actually done, you know, it'll be interesting to see what happens and when the rosters getting out and stuff like that. But hey, not too bad. Yo, this was hilarious, bro. This was so funny, chat. This guy goes, anything to get your mind off playing with 04 and Abuza, as well as this god-awful rebrand. My man Simp got the receipts out now. That's, bro, this receipt's I'll be real, bro. If I was this guy, I would be kind of like, I would low-key feel embarrassed. So I feel bad. I'm gonna move on, bro. But that was, Simp getting the receipts out was crazy. He got the receipts out. I mean, thing is, yeah, people gotta remember, when you're talking, like, these pros are humans, bro. And when you're talking to them, like Simp isn't really out of pocket. It's just kind of like, that guy probably didn't expect it. Do you know what I'm saying? But just like, if you're going to be weird on Twitter and then DM the guy, like, you got to be careful. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't be weird to people, man. Just be normal, bro. Why you got to be weird, bro? Come on, look it. I like this. I like this. Let me see this. Best team to not win champs. I like this a lot. I like this little poll. Let me see this. It's an interesting one. I actually really like this one. I'm going to say, I think it has to be 2016, bro. Surely it has to be 2016. I mean, you could argue 2025. You could argue 2025. You really could. You could argue 2018. You could argue 2018. I think 2016, bro. I think 2016. I think 2016, that Optic team. I mean, 2019 as well. You could argue 2019. There's some sleeper picks there, bro. I think you could argue either one. There's a couple of picks. I like this one. I like this tweet, though. It's a cool tweet. Breakpoint they do a good job with tweets. They do a good job with this kind of stuff. I'll be honest. They do a really good job with this kind of stuff. And I like this one. I like this one. I just want to make a little shorts on this. I should make a little shorts on this. I'm gonna do that. This is an interesting one. But when that there, you guys let me know as well down in the comments what you guys think of this one. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. And I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Maybe some more Reddit reads, see what's going on with some rosters, stuff like that. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. And yeah, catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.